This channel does not promote or promotion any illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant only for educational purpose only.
We back. Whoa. Man, shit got me in the morning like, oh shit, I gotta do this shit, man. I don't know how to.
What up, everybody? This is your boy Ep07. Welcome to the Witbank podcast show. And today I got my guest, CYRIL307. What up, Manji?
I'm on the brother. Thank you for having me.
And it's a pleasure.
Your listeners follow with me now. The kid is all on the streets now. I put my heart in the ink of the pen. I'm a man, I don't vent when I speak up. So find
off, I'm gonna ask you about, like, okay, many people don't know this about you, but you grew up without your parents, right?
Yeah.
So how was that feeling, and how did it transpire to make you the man that you are today?
Oh, well, like, first and foremost, I want to thank my grandma, because, like, without my grandma, I wouldn't be the person I am today. You see?
Shout out to the granny.
Yeah, shout out to all the grannies worldwide, man. Like, my grandma held me down since day one. Because I remember when my mama passed away, she told my grandma, like, she should send me to boarding school. But for my grandma, she was like, nah, you can't just send a kid to boarding school. There's a lot that he's going through, you see.
Yeah.
But when growing up, I didn't like everything. I had a lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of resentment.
My grandma bought me everything, bro. I am who I am today because of her. So I gotta thank my grandma for that. If it wasn't for my grandma, I don't think I would be here.
Okay, no, I get you in that. And then something else that many people don't know about you is the fact that, like, how can I put it? Maybe a few years later, you with your grandma and you had a kid. So, so how did that, or how did your grandma receive that in terms of, like, okay, I know grannies in most cases are okay with everything, but how did she receive the fact that, like, you have a kid and you're still in school or something like that?
Yo, it was kind of hard because, like, my baby mama kept on pushing me, like, you need to tell your grandmother that you're pregnant.
Sure.
I was like, oh, ish. That's kind of hard, you see? Because, like, I remember, like, this other time I had a girlfriend. I was seeing this other girl. Then my grandma came. She found us just chilling in the dining room. She was like, you know he doesn't have parents, right?
Yeah.
If he gets you pregnant, I'm gonna lead you guys to the cemetery. and he's gonna show you your parents. So, like, it wasn't easy, but I was more surprised on how she received it because she was happy.
No,
I feel like she was more happy than everyone else.
Yeah.
Because, like, till today, there's nothing that she doesn't do for my daughter, you see. That's why I tell you right now again, like, I'm blessed to have my grandma, especially her, because, like, there's a lot of people, but the way she is, she understands a lot. And I love her for that.
I get you on that. I'm gonna add on your point on the grandma part. I'd just like to say shout out to all the grandmas, because one thing I've come to understand is that whatever happens, you always have a home with your granny.
Sure.
Like, they'll never cast you aside or anything like that.
Never. Even if she can kick you out for a day or two.
Yeah.
3 days later, you're gonna come back.
Yeah, I know, I understand. So right now, I'm gonna touch on the music thing. Like, what led you to want to become a musician or to do music? What drew you into saying, like, okay, you know what, now I'm gonna do rap or I'm gonna do this?
Well, with me, it all started, when I think about it, it all started like in grade 2, if I'm not mistaken. Because, like, I did poetry in grade 2, but I didn't write any poems. It was just us reciting poems. So me falling in love with, like, poetry and all that, and starting to write, because, like, the teachers at school, in primary school, they used to tell me, like, I write good stories. I know how to write a story.
Sure.
So I didn't take that to mind until I started listening to rap. Then I heard this one J. Cole song this other day. Like, it was so funny because it was like the first time in my life where I listened to a song and that song actually spoke to me and related to what I was going through. So that gave me the the strength for me to start writing my own music. Then
Okay.
from then, the rest is history.
And then who would you say inspired you to actually, you know what, like this is what I'm going to do. No matter the outcome, this is what I'm going to do.
Well, I would say J. Cole, Lil Wayne. Yeah, J. Cole and Lil Wayne. Because like Lil Wayne introduced me to hip hop. Okay, I knew what hip hop was. But when Lil Wayne came, it was like, okay, there's someone I could relate to. There's someone I could listen to. I enjoy listening to his music. But when J. Cole came, it was like, okay, now I understand there's more to this hip hop thing than just talking about money and drugs.
Sure.
You can talk about your life. That's where I started feeling the love for this thing. So from then, I never looked back.
Okay, so like, would you say you more into trap, rap, hip hop, and how is the creative process when you get into the studio? Rather than, you know, like maybe some people just, you know, okay, you know what, today I'm just going to record, blah, 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 that's it. Or maybe is it a point of whereby you say, okay, let me just like take a walk, get some inspiration, get some fresh air. Like, how is the creative process? How does it come about?
Okay, like firstly, like I don't like to box myself in terms of like, okay, I only do rap.
Yeah,
I don't do trap or conscious rap or what. I try to learn everything and master everything. See,
sure.
like even if you can go check my music online, like there's different type of sounds that I've created. So I try to master each and every sound. And when it comes to me like creating music, like the process differs. It goes, maybe let's say I have a song.
Okay.
I can take 10 minutes to write a song. I can take 2 days to write a song. It depends on how I'm feeling, because like most of my music is more influenced on how I feel or what I've been through.
So
Or
it's all about the emotions.
yeah, it's all about the emotion. So it's kind of hard for me to just go to the students like, you know what, today I'm gonna make a song. Nah, I have to feel that thing. Let's say I'm going through something. I know, okay, shit, things are not going well for me. I feel sad. I'm like, you know what? Who can I talk to? There's no one I can talk to because I'm
Sure.
alone. I don't have a brother. I don't have a sister. And some things my grandma might never understand.
Yeah,
You see?
yeah.
So
Get you.
I just write everything down, put a beat to it, and just record and just be free. That's how I take my process of making music. But it can take me 5 minutes to write a song. There's songs I've written in like 10 minutes. There's songs I've written in a day. There's songs I've thought about like in years, like, oh shit, I gotta make this song, but it's always in here until I put it down on paper.
So basically, what you're saying just depends on the emotion and the time that you have.
Yeah, emotion, time, and the energy, how I feel. Yeah.
Okay. No, I get you. So that's like the whole process of you, like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. But there's a song that I once listened to. So I want you to give a clarity on how it transpired or what happened. The song is Respect. So I feel like in that song, it's more of you crying actually, or you pissed. So who would you? Oh, okay, guys. Like the song is Respect, ne?
Yeah, go check that out. Available on SoundCloud, iTunes, everywhere. Check that out.
That song is Respect. So in my point of view, I feel like that song it's more of a woman. So basically, okay, let me just put it like this: the song is about your baby mama. Am I correct?
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Eh, don't hesitate, bro. Don't hesitate. Am I correct or what?
Yes, you are correct, but I didn't expect that, bro.
What you mean you didn't expect that? Like, how can you not expect something whereby you just go into the studio and then you make a whole song about your baby mama? So could you please clarify more or tell the people what transpired
honestly,
on that?
It's not like about my baby mama. It's more about
No,
like,
don't care, bro. Like, it's all about your baby mama.
no, sometimes it's more like what I was telling us. Like, I make music based on how I feel. You see,
Yeah.
like today, now, currently, I respect and I love my baby mama because she's the mother of my daughter.
Shout out to you, baby mama.
You see, I love and respect her.
Sure.
She knows that. Even though maybe we might not see eye to eye, but I love and respect her. But at the end of the day, bro, it's like, when it comes to respect, That's how I felt at that time. I had to say what I had to say. You see? Yeah, I had to do that, bro. Cause like shit, I can't call you and like, yo, bitch, what are you doing or what? You see?
Yeah.
So let me put it down on paper. Whatever you do or whatever you say about me, at the end of the day, you need to respect me. That's more like the moral of the song, like respect. Cause like I felt like we lost respect for each other. You see, since like I didn't grow up with parents, so me and her going through all of these days,
Like you
kind
didn't
of
have a pillar to, like go back to, or maybe somebody to advise you on some shit. Like
yeah.
that. Okay,
I don't know, bro. I never had
you.
a dad, so I don't know how to be like a perfect father. You see,
Yeah.
so I try to be the person I am, but I'm willing to learn new things. So if you feel like I'm wrong as a person, you need to come to me and talk to me. You don't need to just jump to conclusions or say I'm an asshole or what. No, bro. Like that's why I did that song. That song, I'm asking her to respect me.
Sure.
In return, I also want to respect her. I don't want this thing of us fighting to keep on going on. Like, nah, bro. So that's where the song respect comes from. It's more like respect. The respect I have for you, the respect you have for me, for your parents, it's just one. If we can have that as a as a as parents for this daughter, we respect each other, we love each other. And when I say love each other, we don't need to be together. Yeah. Just love and respect me, and I'ma do that. So
let's just do it for the sake of the child.
The sake of the child. She couldn't do that, so I couldn't call her because she kept on like ignoring my calls. So I went to the studio, bro.
Do what you know best.
Yeah, I went to the studio, so I was like, no, fuck this shit, bro. No, you better put respect on my name, Yeah.
Okay. No, I get you, bro. So like, what would you say an average day for you is like as a rapper and as being Table? Okay, guys, that's his like real name. Yeah.
Like an average day for me, bro. Yeah. Like, oh shit. Like every day is an average day. Like every day when I wake up, I try to do something. I don't want to just chill, smoke, drink. Nah. I try to do something. Okay, today if I'm not recording, what else can I do that's gonna benefit my music in a good way? Because like I have more than 100 songs out there, but what more can I do to reach that audience?
No,
so like an average day for me is like just sitting and doing nothing, but I hate that. I always try to do something. If I'm not out there trying to shoot a music video or doing interviews, I'm on the internet, like trying to push, trying to connect to people who want to put me in a different place. Because one thing I realized, I ran away from marketing my shit on Facebook. Because
why is that?
There's a lot of people who know me personally on Facebook. So like every time I drop a song, they were like, nah, what is Temple gonna tell us? You see? And the sad part is like they don't know that the joint I dropped is hard, bro. Yeah, I dropped the hardest shit ever, but still you don't want to listen to me because you know me. You don't know CYRIL. You know me. You know me personally. You know my grandma. You know I have a daughter, but you don't know the music I make. You don't want to give me a chance for me to show you who I truly am. You see?
No, I get
you. I'd rather talk to somebody else I don't know than to speak to people I do know.
So, do you think that it's a good thing that like you put your music out there for other people to listen to? Because let me just put it like this: they don't have that judgmental point because they don't know you on a personal level.
Sure.
Yeah, I know. I get you on that. I feel you. So, would you say there is a hidden meaning behind your name?
CYRIL.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason why I chose the name CYRIL. And like the name CYRIL comes it's a Greek word.
Okay.
Yeah, it means Lord in Greek. So like it's more like Lord 307 and like wherever the Lord goes, we shall follow. So I try to be a leader to all my niggas. They know that.
Sure.
I try to become like that person people can look up to. Because I know I started music I started music in 2016, but ever since 2016, there's been like, I see young niggas from where I come from in the hood, like, yo, bro, you dope, dog. I can't believe you still here. Yo, bro, you sound so dope, dog. You sound like you popped the Lamborghini outside. I'm like, yo, bro, don't fuck with me. But I know, bro, because I know I've inspired a lot of people. And when it comes to my niggas, they wouldn't be where they are without me, cause like I'm the leader in the shit. But you know, niggas are niggas, and there's egos involved.
Yeah. There's a hate.
Yeah.
All right. No, I hear you. And then, like, would you say, let me just put it like this, where you have performed, do you have like, that scare or that anxiety that like, okay, shit, maybe today, there's like too many people. I cannot do this shit. Like I'm scared. That anxiety type of feeling,
Yeah.
And if you ever had that shit, like how do you come about? Uguti, you know what? Okay, let me just relax. Let me just put in this song. It's gonna hype me up. It's gonna calm me, and then like I'm just gonna connect with the crowd. Period.
Yeah, you know how I do it, nigga. Like when I perform, obviously anxiety and like being scared and all the nerves are always there.
Sure.
But what I try to do is like, okay, shit, I'm here, I'm on stage, I can't go back. I need to perform. I need to finish whatever I'm doing. You see. So what I do is like put that shit on. I start rapping, start performing the song. Then I look at the crowd. Even if it can be like 20 people, 20,000 people, I don't care. In the crowd, there's always going to be that one person who's going to feel you. Yeah, it's going to connect with you. So I look at that person. So I perform to the person. I don't care about the other people.
Like you just have tunnel vision.
Tunnel vision with that person because I see that person feels what I'm doing. So he or she makes me comfortable. So it's kind of be like easy for me to kill it. So that's how I go about killing shows every time.
Alright. Then I get you. And then like we also want to come on the collaborating part. With the people that you have collaborated, how did that come about? Was it a matter of you having that point? You know what? Or just hopping on maybe SoundCloud, listening to different type of people, like doing shit like that. How do you get them on the call? You know what? Hey, go, nigga, like I feel your shit. Let's do something like this.
Yeah, I do have people I know. Like maybe let's say I need a female vocalist.
Yeah.
I ask around because like it's kind of hard to. Okay, it's easy to find people who
sing,
I
rap.
sing a rap, but it's kind of hard to find like people who are more in love with this thing like you, or people who want to take this shit
people
seriously.
Who are not doing it for the chick, for the money, like for the love of it.
At the end of the day, we all want to get money, but
yeah,
when you start doing it, you're not doing it for the money.
Yeah.
So like, I even have this feature with this rapper named Kev B from Atlanta in America. How I met Kev B was like it was through Instagram. There was this page on Instagram where like all upcoming artists can just post their shit.
Sure.
So we can share. So I saw this other video of his. I was like, yo, man, this guy is dope. Sent him a DM. I was like, yo, bro, my name is CYRIL. I'm a cat from South Africa. I really love what you're doing. Can you please check my shit out? And if you feel like I got what you think I have, maybe we can work. Now he hit me back. He was like, yeah, bro, we can work. I love what you're doing. So, and we've been making music ever since then. But it's kind of easy to connect with people as long as we all have like the same idea in terms of like, yo, we're trying to make music here. We're trying to create something beautiful, something that's gonna live forever. It's fine.
Okay. No, I hear you on that, dog. And then, like, one thing I'd also like to ask you is, like, could you please describe or discuss the interaction you have with your fans? Because it's not the case of whereby every time you drop something, everybody or, like, your fans are going to respond to and, like, have the feeling that, like, man, I'm vibing with this nigga's shit. Maybe sometimes you drop something of which it's on a personal level, excuse me, and then emotional level, but maybe that person receiving it is not in the term of routine. I vibe with this shit. So how do you respond to your fans of whereby sometimes they're loving your shit and sometimes they're not?
Like one thing I've noticed about people, I can like record like 10 songs. Yeah. Then I can have like 2 songs which I feel like are like the best songs that when you release that stuff, people might not love it. Sure. At the end of the day, I understand something about people. You can't control how people interact with your stuff or how they feel it's good for them. You just have to like create music, bro. Everyone has their different taste.
Sure.
So like I do have songs which are doing pretty well in terms of numbers. Okay, some I didn't expect for them to do that well, but some I did. But at the end of the day, if a song is good, most of the people are gonna fuck with it.
Sure.
There are certain sounds that people love. Okay, let's say there's someone who loves like the trap element of hip hop, and I drop something like that. Obviously, if that song is dope, that person is gonna fuck with the song. So that's how I go about it. I don't like making like one song, even though I say this is my sound, like some conscious rap or like boom bap, but I don't want to create an album or a mixtape full of boom baps. No,
Sure.
I gotta give like time for other people, a little bit of pop, a little bit of trap soul, a little bit of R&B, hip hop, raw, mellow. Try to mix everything up to accommodate everyone. You see, that's how I do it.
I get you. So would you say, let's just say you release a track today, and then there's a lot of backlash. Maybe people say like, "Nah, dog, your song is trash." Do you go about and give the people feedback of whereby, you know what, guys, I didn't do this song for it to pop or some shit like that. I was just going through an emotional space or personal issue that I felt like the only way I can express it is by music. How did you respond to that?
Yo, well, I do have like songs which I don't announce on like I have this SoundCloud account. I just release music on it. If I feel like okay, this is more like a personal song, okay, like people I wanna like tell me shit like, oh bro, you talk a lot about your baby mama or you keep crying a lot in your songs, bro. You need to be more happy. I'm like, you know what? Let's just drop that shit, bro. Cause like me personally, I'm a person who writes whatever I write down is real. It's kind of hard for me to talk about $1,000,000 because I don't have $1,000,000 right now. So whatever I say is real. That's how I keep it, bro.
It ain't about the shit off whereby you say fake it till you make it.
Nah, bro, fake it till you make it. I want to make it till I make it, bro. I'm real like that, bro. So whatever I say or do is real. You can even go check my shit out, bro. CYRIL307 worldwide, the realest shit ever, bro.
I get you on that. Okay, cut.
What's up?
Alright. So like now let's just go back to the music and shit and so.
Yeah.
Which was the first song that you dropped?
First song I ever dropped. First song I ever dropped was this track titled OG.
Okay.
It was me back in the days, like, I think it was like 2016. We used to go by the name of New God Flow. It was me and this other friend of mine, SK. Yeah, we dropped this song titled OG featuring Masiano, a singer from Durban. Yeah, that's the first song I ever dropped.
And then like you also talked about New God Flow. Was that a record label and who were part of it and what actually happened to it? Or is it still something that's in the works or it has passed away?
Okay, when it comes to New God Flow, I want to specify something.
Okay.
How New God Flow came about. New God Flow started off as me and SK. We just needed a name we could use for us. Then there's this other friend of mine, Danny, who came with this word New God Flow, because like the first song I ever wrote, I remember I took it from Kanye West. He had this song God Flow. So when he started rapping, it was like, this is the new God Flow. So I liked how that sounded. So Danny took that name and said, yeah, here's a name for us. And I was like, New God Flow. I was like, okay, that's dope. So we started working as a collective, as a group. It was me, Danny, SK, Carter Sosa. Who's the last name? There was also Ziggy. But the problem with like groups is kind of hard because like everyone wants to shine, you see?
Okay.
Yeah, we dropped like some of the dopest music ever, but everyone wants to shine. So what happened with New God Flow is like we tried to create a label using the word.
So would you say everybody was signed under that, or it was just a matter of we're a group and like we're all part of that group?
Yeah, it was more like a group and we all part of the group. So, but everything started falling apart when people started wanting to invest money in this shit. Then niggas was like, yo, shit, I gotta get a percentage off this. But yo, bro, you were never here when this shit started, bro. Like, I'm the original member of New God Flow, me and SK. So it's like we own this shit 50-50. Now you wanna take something out of this. Niggas all about money and ego. So that's where everything started to fall apart. But New God Flow was more like a group, a musical group, hip hop group, whatever you want to call it. But everything started to fall apart as soon as you started putting money inside that shit.
Okay, no, I get you on that. And then when you said everything started to fall apart, there was a part of whereby you guys went to perform. I think it was Josie or somewhere like that.
It was in PTA, yeah.
It was in PTA.
Yeah.
And then something happened there of whereby the group didn't understand, or like you guys had a feud with each other. So could you clarify more on what actually happened on that stage?
Well, I got this gig off Instagram. There's this guy who liked my music. He was like, "Yo, I'm hosting a hip hop show at this club in Pretoria, Sunnyside, Europa. You should pull through." Then I told the niggas like, "Yo, bro, we need to get that dog, cause like if I do well, I might become like a host for that shit, and I might get like 5,000 per month." Then we decided to go. It was me, SK, Feely Fat Cat, Tulane. Yeah, I think it was like the 4 of us. Oh yeah, and Carter Sosa, Edison.
Sure.
It was like the 5 of us. Then like when we got there, bro, like niggas started acting and shit, bro. Cause like I was broke as shit, you see. And on the way we bought like a few drinks and food so we could be okay.
Sure.
But when we got there, everything was finished, bro. Like it's time to perform. I'm sober as a motherfucker. Now I'm like, oh shit, what can I do? I don't have money. And there's this guy we rolling with, Feely Fat Cat. He has money. And it's not like I'm looking for his money.
Sure.
But he doesn't want to help us. I'm performing in there trying to create a good vibe. He's in the car sleeping.
Okay.
I don't understand how, because we came here for business. You in the car sleeping, bro. So like SK fought with him. It's like, yo, bro, nah, bro, you can't do this shit. You fucking up our shit. And mind you, that was his car we were driving. So he wanted to leave us behind in PTA. So I was like, you know what, bro? Just take me back home, then fuck this shit. So that's what happened, bro.
So I'm gonna cut you on that, but what I've heard, and I want you to clarify, it's a matter of maybe somebody wanting to take a bigger cut from your group, God Flow, not about the gent who was sleeping in the car or some shit like that.
Yeah, bro, it's like that, cause like what I'm telling you is like everyone wants to shine. Let's say we got a gig on this pop show, and I know that Edison does the best pop music ever. Obviously, I'm gonna put Edison on, like, yo, Edison, go kill it. We get that bag, we bounce. Sure. But niggas are not on the same vision, cause like niggas, yo, I also want to perform. Yo, I also want. Everyone wants to shine. Like, bro, we all want to shine at the same time. Sure, and I'm not jealous, bro. I'm a person who's like, yo, I'm down for niggas, though. If it's your time to shine, it's your time to shine, bro. Your win is my win. But I felt like the niggas I was with, they didn't see it like that. So it's kind of hard for people to gel if we're not all on the same plate or same vision, you see.
Okay, no, I get you. And then there was a time where you went to Josie and like you fully focused on the music, although you were also doing a course in Yana. You released an album called Smile.
Yeah.
And in my point of view, it has a lot of pictures of you and your child.
Yeah.
So would you say the whole album was more likely based around her, or what is it? Was it a matter of just like, like I'm just gonna put my child out there in terms of cover page and shit like that?
Yeah.
Or does the whole album almost revolve around her?
Okay, about
What's funny, dog?
About the album Smile, I didn't name that album Smile. Okay, I created the album. I was going through some personal shit.
Yeah.
I just split up with my baby mama, so like I wasn't okay, like mentally. So I created this album, and I named it Since I've Lost Everything.
Okay.
So like when you put the first letter of each word, Since I've Lost Everything, it spells out a name. See, okay. I'm not gonna say which name, but it spells out a name. You can go do that for yourself. But, but
okay.
Since I've lost everything. So I was down with like, okay, since I've lost everything, this is it. Then I was like, nah, bruh. I know people talk a lot. People know my baby mama, and that people know we broke up. Then I was
so
like,
basically, what you're saying is now is that you're pointing it out there that like the whole album was about C.
No, it wasn't about her. It wasn't about her.
That's the whole name.
Yeah,
that's like
since
the whole
I've
name.
lost everything, spells out secrets. Yeah, that's fine. But I wanted to change that because like I really hate the fact like okay, people are gonna listen to that shit and think about it and like, oh, he lost everything. He lost his baby mama, man. Like, oh shit. So shit is funny now. So I was like, you know what? I need to change it. It's like reverse psychology. I need to change that shit and be more positive. That's why I named the album Smile.
So is that
I need to smile. Whatever I'm going through in life, I need to smile. You might think you're better than me, it's fine, but I'ma smile about it, bruh. I'm going through the worst. I might kill myself if you want me to, but I'ma smile, bruh. That's why I named the album Smile and I put my daughter all over it. Cause like through the relationship I had with my baby mama, I had to smile and look at my daughter and I'm like, okay, this is beautiful. You might leave me, but I have this now. I need to take care of this. So that's why I named the album Smile and had to change the whole concept of it.
Okay. No, I get you on that. So like before we end it, I would like to ask you a few questions of my life. Maybe let's just say where was the how can I put it? The point of whereby you think or where you've performed and you were like, nah, I need to do better. And then also where you performed and and you were off the point of view, Uguti, you know what? Like I'm going there. I'm there. You're not there, but like you see that you are there or you are going there.
Okay, I haven't been to a lot of performances, but every time I go out there on stage, bro, I try to give it my all.
Sure.
I don't remember being at a stage and like shit, that was like the worst performance ever. Nah, I perform, I do my best, even though I was like, oh shit, I was scared as a motherfucker. But
sure.
as long as I did it, I killed it, it's fine. I don't go on stage to look whack or embarrass myself, something like that. Nah, I don't do that. Every time I jump on stage, I make sure I kill it so people know the name and respect the name.
Okay, so my last question for you is gonna be about what advice would you give to the young cats, the young and upcoming artists of by? Would you say should they do it on their own? Should they get a record label? Should they never give up? Should they always keep pushing? Like, what advice would you give to the young cats regarding everything about music?
Okay, firstly, you gotta be honest, stay true to who you are. I love Kendrick Lamar, I love Lil Wayne, I love J. Cole, but I can't rap like those guys, so I had to find my own voice through all of that. But what I could, it's like one thing I know when it comes to record labels do all the work for you. It's kind of easy for you to be out there with record labels, but record labels fuck you up when it comes to cash, bro. So what I would advise people is like learn your business, learn more about this music. It's not just going to the studio creating a hit song. There's more to that. There's more admin. You need to learn more about this business because that's where the money is. So that's why I respect people like Casper Nyovest because he learned more about the business than the money. There's people today who say, Casper Nyovest is whack. So what? He's richer than your favorite rapper. He learned more about the business than being more dope with music. So with me, I'll tell people like, yo, bro, you need to learn more about the music, understand what you're doing. If you get signed, it's your luck. You might get a good deal, you might get a bad deal, but at the end of the day, only thing I know, like record labels are fucked up, bro. So that's why I try to push my shit the way I want to.
So basically, what you can say to the young cats is that like try by utmost best to
stay independent, motherfucker.
Alright.
Stay independent, nigga. Shit works out. Trust me.
So like, is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yo, Stress. Shout out to Kev B, my nigga. All the way in Atlanta, America. Me and Kev B are working on something. I'm about to drop a project titled Away From It All, but it's too early for that. You're gonna see that soon. Shout out to SK. Shout out to Most Dope, all the way in 012 Pretoria. Those are my niggas, bro. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you for having me, bro.
Nah, it's a pleasure. So, one last thing I need you to do for me. Could you please tell all your fans or all the people watching where they can get all your stuff or whether they're trying to connect with you, whether it's on the socials?
All right. Yo, you can catch me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. What else? Tinder if you're a bitch. I'm kidding. Yeah, you can catch me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Yeah, SoundCloud at CYRIL307. Everywhere. You can just check it out. I got new merch coming. But I'm wearing Nike. I wish I wore my own shit. But I'm here now. Check me out there. SoundCloud. Got a new album coming soon. Away from it all. Stay tuned for that. Peace out.
All right, everybody. And that's it for today's episode. And that was from me, your host, Ep07. You can catch me on Instagram as Ep07.
Blowing them trees out, sweat on the slack, make you breathe fire. I'm on no press, make sure I'm my best on the man, bitch, I'm fucking the speeds up. You listeners fuck with me now. The kid is all on the streets now. I put my heart in the ink of the pen, I'm a man, I don't vent when I speak up. Surrounded by bitches like Bieber. I know myself, I don't need much, except for the car in the house and the jail was a cash. Yo, bitch, I'm that nigga. I do what I can for my kid, I watch as the family splits up. It's not what I wanted, it's not what I am, but sometimes I keep breaking this shit down.